For our last week in Germany, we spent our time in Nuremberg and Munich. We explored the cities, shopped at some markets, and of course, went to Oktoberfest. Let's kick this video off in Nuremberg. We are in Nuremberg. We took the train from Frankfurt this weekend, which was only about 2 hours. Now we're in Nuremberg for the rest of this week. And then on Saturday, we're heading to Munich for Oktoberfest, of course. Today, we're gonna spend the morning just walking around. There's a little market that we're hoping is open. Anyway, let's go see Nuremberg. We started in the market square of Nuremberg. This is where Nuremberg's famous Christmas market is held, but unfortunately we were here a little too early for that. But it was still a great market and a great place to get some souvenirs and food. Into Nuremberg Imperial Castle. Next, we walked up to Nuremberg Castle. It's free to walk the grounds and it has really great views of the city. We grabbed a treat from the market before heading home.
Is it better than a funnel cake? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too.
We're back from our quick morning on the town. We will be returning. There's a couple other things we want to see in a museum we want to go to. We just didn't have time today. Our sweet neighbors, we don't know if they're the host down below or if they're just neighbors. Yesterday, they brought up this dish for us. She didn't speak any English, so I'm not really sure what it is. We had a few bites, but we're gonna heat these up and have these for lunch today. Tomorrow, we see more of Nuremberg. Okay, it's our second day going into Nuremberg. Today, we're gonna go to the Nuremberg Trials Museum. So we're gonna do some history learning. There is a little thrift store secondhand shop. I am really just hoping that they might have a dirndl for me. Sorry, dirndl for Oktoberfest. So we're gonna check that out. But first, we're gonna head to the museum and spend the morning there. The museum is actually located inside the Palace of Justice. You're able to sit in courtroom 600, which is where some of the lead members of the Nazi Party were sentenced for their crimes. These trials were such a huge part of history and so international. The trials were conducted simultaneously in 4 different languages. The entire experience was a little bit eerie, but also really interesting. At the thrift store. I was very excited to see that they had a huge selection of dirndls, and of course I took one home. I am literally so happy. So I got a blouse, I got the dirndl, and I just got a little red apron. I love these little hearts on it. Yeah, you can catch me at Oktoberfest. It looks super cute. Even if it's one of the cheaper ones, I literally don't care. Nicholas got something too. Nick got, he got this button up, which has some, I don't even know what you call this vest. It just looks incredible. That's all. Good morning.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Today is the day we go to Munich. We had to leave our Airbnb. It wasn't available through Saturday, so we had to check out of our Airbnb and come to this hotel. But honestly, it was fine because this hotel is more in the city. We were really desperate to do some laundry, so we went to a laundromat. That was really exciting, and we got to walk in the rain, so we have to catch the train, and we're going down to Munich today. It's about a 2-hour train ride. It is Oktoberfest day 1. I'm so excited. That is like the origin of this entire trip, was we wanted to go to Oktoberfest, and now it's time. We made it to our hotel, but we cannot check in. So we just got dressed in the hotel lobby. We're gonna pregame with this bottle of wine, also from the hotel lobby. We were about to ask them to store our luggage, and then we saw people checking in. So we did end up checking in, got dressed in the lobby for nothing. That's okay. Here's a hotel room tour. It is so tiny. Okay, front door, toilet. Slide this over to get the shower and the sink. And then here's the little bed. That's it. We're on our way. Alright, so we made it to Oktoberfest, and I'll be honest, day one was a little bit crazy. We didn't have the best weather, but we managed to walk around a bit before stopping at our first tent. We never actually made it inside, but we found a spot at an outside table, which was still lots of fun, and we met so many people. We attempted to go to a few tents after that one, but it was around 5 p.m., so it was madness, and the lines were crazy, so we just kept walking around and snacking. Eventually, we met up with some friends that we met back in Greece, so that was a super fun ending to our evening. The next day was our only full day in the city, so we made sure to see as much as we could before going back to Oktoberfest. We started our day at Court Garden. From there, we walked over to Eisbach Wave, and this is a famous spot for surfers to surf the river right in the city center of Munich. This was so cool to see, and I'm glad we were lucky enough to have lots of surfers out this day. Finally, we are back at Oktoberfest for day 2. We were feeling a little more confident this day, and we arrived earlier to make sure we could get into some of the tents. Here we are stepping into our first tent, and we were actually able to grab a table on the sidelines. The table quickly filled up with these lovely locals, but we were happy we got a seat and some beer. I honestly don't really like beer, so I was ordering Radlers any chance I got. A Radler is half light beer and half lemon soda. From there, we were popping in and out of tents, just admiring all the themes and seeing if we could snag any more seats. You need at least 10 people to make a reservation for a table, so unless you have a big group, it's all about just sitting wherever you can and meeting new people. Once again, we found some outside seating, so we just enjoyed some more beer and grabbed a delicious loaded baked potato right outside the tent. We made our way into our final tent of the night, and we ended up meeting some locals who we spent the rest of the night with. We stood on the sidelines, chatting, drinking, and just enjoying the music. Popping back in to do my outro really quick. That is the end of this video. I love Germany. I'm so glad that we got to visit all the cities that we did. And of course, Oktoberfest was so much fun. I wish we could have spent more time in Munich, but obviously Oktoberfest is a very expensive time of year to visit. So it was short and sweet for us, but hopefully we'll be back again. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. That mayonnaise goes crazy.
One more?
I feel like I'm like a blacksmith.
It's not focusing. It's not focusing.